FOX13 News at 5 starts now.
I pray that healing takes place at this point. My wife and I, we've been living that July 8, 2022 day since that day.
The father of an Ole Miss student who disappeared 3 years ago spoke today at the sentencing for the man now convicted of killing his son. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Darcy Thomas. Jimmie Jay Lee went missing in July of 2022 from an apartment near the Ole Miss campus. Well, today his family finally got justice. Fox 13's investigative reporter Kayla Solomon joins us live from Oxford tonight. Kayla, Herrington was sentenced to 40 years in prison for second-degree murder and tampering with evidence.
Yeah, Darcy, 30 of those years were for the second-degree murder charge and the other 10 for tampering with evidence. But in the sentencing today, we heard from both the judge and the family of Jimmie Jay Lee that Herrington can still turn his life around while he's behind bars.
I don't have a hell to keep you out of, or heaven, a hell to put you in, or a heaven to keep you out of.
With his wife, Stephanie, by his side, Jimmie Lee Sr. spoke directly to Timothy Herrington Jr.
Jay trusted you, but his biggest mistake was trusting in your humanity. For we knew if humanity prevailed, people wouldn't do certain things, wouldn't go over a certain line.
Lee was the only person to give an impact statement before Judge J. Kelly Luther accepted the state's sentencing recommendation of 30 years for second-degree murder and 10 years for tampering with evidence. Herrington pleaded guilty Monday, almost a year after a hung jury led to a mistrial the first time, and as jury selection began in his retrial.
I understand that even in your arrogance, as you walked out the courtroom the last time, I yet had to forgive you.
Jay Lee was last seen alive in July of 2022, but his body wasn't found until February of this year in woods in Carroll County, Mississippi, about 20 miles outside of Grenada.
I had to witness my son's skeletal remains. I touched his skull. No father should have to go through that.
Judge Luther acknowledged the national attention Lee's death has captured before Herrington was taken away in handcuffs.
I want the world Mississippi got it right this time. This case was investigated more thoroughly than any case I've ever dealt with in my 35 years in the criminal justice system.
Now, Herrington is currently 25 years old, so if he serves this entire prison sentence behind bars, he will be 65 when he's released. Now, coming up at 6, we'll hear more from the Oxford Police Department as well as the DA's office about the toll this case took on them and also some of the new evidence we would have heard if that retrial started this week. Darcy?
That is Fox 13's Kayla Solomon live in Oxford tonight. Thank you so much, Kayla.